Congratulations, you just won the worst lottery in the galaxy. You burst out of a predator's chest, and instead of getting the usual screams and panic, you get something way worse. The predator's buddies are standing right there, and they look absolutely disgusted. Not scared. Disgusted. You're not just an alien parasite to them. You're an insult. An abomination. They're already loading their weapons, so maybe save the victory dance for later and get moving. You scurry across the floor, your tiny mandibles clicking as you race for the nearest dark corner. Already you feel different from your siblings who burst from other species. You've got these weird little appendages on your head that feel sensitive to everything. Your jaw has extra parts too. You inherited mandibles from your host. The predators are shouting in their weird clicking language, and you don't need a translator to know they're planning your funeral. Time to disappear. You squeeze into a ventilation shaft, crawling as fast as your little clawed feet can carry you. The ship, or cave, or whatever place this is, becomes your maze. You're small now, maybe the size of a house cat, but you're growing fast, really fast. Your body is burning through energy, and you need food. A rat scurries past, and your instincts kick in. You pounce, your tiny jaws clamping down. First meal secured. Not exactly a 5-star dinner, but you take what you can get. Days pass, and you're getting bigger, much bigger. Your skin is paler than other xenomorphs, almost grayish. Those dreadlock things on your head are growing longer, and you're starting to realize they're not just for show. They pick up vibrations, help you sense movement around corners. They're basically radar, and that's pretty useful when everyone wants to kill you. Your mandibles are getting stronger too, adding an extra layer of bite to your already terrifying jaw. You're around 3 feet tall now, and your muscles are developing fast. But here's the thing. Being strong doesn't matter if you're dead. The predators are still hunting you. You can hear them sometimes, clicking and growling as they search. They're not just trying to kill you because you're a xenomorph. Your very existence is offensive to them. They see you as the ultimate dishonor, a stain on their proud warrior culture. No pressure. You've been hiding in the shadows for weeks now, growing stronger and faster. You're about 6 feet tall, closing in on your full size. Your tail is longer and thicker than a regular drone's, and your hands are bigger, more powerful. You test your strength on a metal support beam, and your claws slice through it easier than expected. Nice. But with great power comes great responsibility. And your responsibility is to not get blasted into space dust by angry predators. Your body is built different from other xenomorphs. You're bulkier, heavier, with muscles that ripple under your pale exoskeleton. Where other aliens look skeletal and lean, you look like someone hit the gym for 10 years straight. Your dreadlocks have grown to full length now, hanging from your head and twitching at every sound. They help you balance when you leap between surfaces, making you agile for something your size. You test this by jumping from wall to wall in a narrow corridor. Up, across, down, spin. The hunger hits you again. You need more than rats now. Your body demands bigger prey to fuel your rapid growth. You venture deeper into whatever structure you're in, following the scent of something larger. You find it in a cargo bay, some kind of large creature, maybe brought here as food for the predators. You drop from the ceiling, landing silently behind it. The creature turns, but too late. Your mandibles spread wide as you strike, inner jaw punching through skull. You drag it back to your hiding spot to feast. One night, or whatever passes for night in this place, you decide it's time to stop running. You're tired of hiding. You're tired of eating scraps. Time to act the part. You venture out of your hiding spot, moving through the corridors with newfound confidence. Your dreadlocks sense movement ahead. 2 creatures, smaller than predators. Perfect practice. You drop from the ceiling, landing right in front of them. They freeze. You strike. Your mandibles spread wide as your inner jaw shoots forward. Done. The hunt felt good, natural. You feel that weird urge to do something with the bodies. Your claws move almost on their own, tearing, separating. Wait, are you taking trophies? That's a predator thing. You don't even know why you're doing it, but it feels right. Must be genetic memory from your host. Months go by, and you're fully grown now. 10 feet of pure muscle and nightmares. You're stronger than a predator, tougher than a regular xenomorph. You're the best of both worlds and the worst at the same time. You've been moving through different areas, hunting, surviving. Sometimes you run into other xenomorphs. They seem confused by you, but they don't attack. You're one of them after all. Just bigger. And uglier. And way more dangerous. But the predators haven't forgotten about you, not even close. One day, you're stalking through a forest when you pick up a familiar scent, that clicking sound. You turn, and there he is. A predator, fully armed, biohelmet on, plasma caster charged. He's been tracking you. This isn't some random encounter. He came here specifically to end you. The fight starts fast. He fires his plasma caster, and the blast hits you square in the chest. It hurts, sure, but your thick hide absorbs most of it. You barely flinch. He seems surprised. Good. You charge forward, using your superior agility to close the distance. He swings his wrist blades, catching you across the arm. Your acidic blood sprays out, and he has to dodge. You tackle him, mandibles snapping inches from his face. He kicks you off with both legs, sending you flying back. You land on your feet, tail whipping behind you for balance. This predator is good, experienced, but you're better. You leap to the side as he fires again, then spring forward in a zigzag pattern he can't track. Your claws rake across his chest, tearing through armor. He roars in pain and fury. You grab his arm, the one with the plasma caster, and tear it clean off. He's still fighting though. Tough species. The battle goes on for several more minutes. He lands hits, you land more. Finally, you wrap your tail around his leg and yank, sending him crashing to the ground. Your claws pin him down. He stops struggling, knowing it's over. You could finish him now, should finish him. But something makes you pause. Maybe it's respect, maybe it's that genetic memory again. Either way, you hesitate just long enough for him to activate something on his wrist. You bolt, running as fast as your legs can carry you. Behind you, a massive explosion tears through the forest. He's self-destructed, took himself out rather than let you claim him as a trophy. At least you survived. Years pass. You're a legend now among both species. Xenomorphs see you as the ultimate warrior. Predators see you as the ultimate target. You've fought dozens of them, killed most, escaped the rest. You've survived plasma fire, explosions, even a brief dip in magma that would have melted any other creature. Your hide is tough, your strength unmatched. You've noticed something interesting about yourself. When you get really angry or threatened, you let out this vocalization that sounds almost exactly like a predator's roar mixed with a xenomorph's hiss. It's unsettling. Even you find it creepy. Other creatures hear it and just freeze. That moment of confusion gives you the advantage you need. Sometimes you wonder if you should find a hive, join up with other xenomorphs, but every time you get close to a group, that solitary instinct kicks in. You hunt alone. You fight alone. Maybe it's the predator genes, or maybe you just don't play well with others. Either way, you've carved out your own territory and defended it against all comers. You're not invincible. You know that. Every fight takes a toll. Every hunt requires more effort than the last. You're still strong, still dangerous, but you're not getting any younger. One day, you sense something different. A whole hunting party. Elite predators. The best of the best. They've decided that one hunter isn't enough. You could run. You could hide. But what's the point? You've been running your whole life. You're tired. Besides, if you're going out, might as well go out swinging. You stand your ground as they approach. There are 6 of them, all armed to the teeth. The battle is chaos. Plasma blasts everywhere. You're moving, striking, using every trick you've learned. You take down 2 of them before the others start coordinating better. A net wraps around you. You tear through it with your claws, but it slows you down just enough for a spear to pierce your side. You roar, that weird predator-xenomorph hybrid sound. You're losing, you know it, but you're taking as many with you as possible. Another one falls to your tail strike. 3 down, 3 to go. Your vision is getting blurry. Blood loss, maybe. Or maybe you're just tired. One of them steps forward, the leader probably. He raises his plasma caster for the final shot. You bare your teeth, mandibles spread wide in defiance. At least you made them work for it. The last thing you think before everything goes dark is pretty simple. Worth it. And also, you really hope none of those predators you killed were carrying facehuggers, because wouldn't that just be the ultimate revenge?